Hello, Alistair Vagina Foots. Alright, stop that. Hello! I'm here. Are you here? You're here. You're listening to me. I am talking to you. Specifically. How is everybody doing? What is it about the camera being on that makes your nose itchy? What is it about that? Anyway, how is everyone's afternoon? I played a really long game of Dota in which somebody DC'd. Ah, fuck, I forgot to report him. Oh well. You only get, I think, 2 or 3 reports. I think they upped it to 3 from 2 per week. That's not per day, that's per week. So, like, and he was not an asshole, so whatever, I probably wouldn't have done it anyway. Regardless. But it was over an hour long. We were like holding out. And one of our other 4, so it was 4 of us. And there's supposed to be 5. And this one guy just kept running in and feeding. Like, why are you running in there by yourself? Drive me crazy. I also did stuff around the house. Ate some food. Watched an episode of Absolutely Fabulous, which I'm almost done with. I'm almost done with the whole series. I watched it a lot when I was younger, when it was, like, playing on television. And then I saw that it was on Netflix, and I was like, ooh, yes, please. And it's been nice. It's been nice to have that. And now we're gonna play some Sunless Sea, and I'm very excited. We started this game last week, and we didn't get very far because we were ending Tomb Raider. So, we only played like 3 hours. Your first captain will probably die. Later captains may succeed. Alright, I will keep that in mind, game. It's very lore rich. It's very atmospheric, it's roguelike and punishing. So the basic concept is that London was stolen by bats, and now we are in this underground ocean, and there are islands, and we have to explore. We have to manage our terror, our fuel, and our food. And I've had a lot of trouble making money, so I have very few of the latter two things. So we had just put back into port. And I don't know where exactly the game saved from last time. Oh, look at this little crab with little, like, glowy wispelies. Everything begins and ends in fallen London. Return there to find new officers and stories. But yeah, I'm trying to hold on. We had to make a deal with this shady guy. Alright. I'm going to pause the game, because the game just, like, your hunger keeps going up while you sit here, like, trying to decide what you're doing. Alright, advice for captains.
Touch the butt. Ooh, we're gonna touch the butt. Ooh!
Bumble, thank you for touching the butt. Thank you for touching our hiney. I appreciate it. So we have 20 echoes. Echoes is the currency. And I think what I did was go to shops. Hype hype, yeah! How are you doing today, Bumble? My darling dear, how are you? So I wanted to buy supplies, but I don't really have a lot. Or I can buy 2 fuel. I can buy 1 food or 2 fuel. What are our quests? And by the way, this is our captain's name. I don't remember how to say this. Exkenska, or whatever. Playing some WoW. Oh yeah? Hey Heartless, how are you? The sea is so sunless. Yes, we are underground. The nuns endure. So I got a little bit of currency from trading in our knowledge of the Abbey Rock, which is full of, like, warrior nuns. It's actually pretty cool. So here are our objectives. This is our main objective, is to find our father's bones and retire. Retrieve strategic information from Gator's Mourn in the Corsair's Forest, not far from home waters. Also, the location of everything is different if you die and start over. Heard this game is cool, but I know nothing about it. It's pretty neat. I just barely finished going over, like, the basics of it. So you will see. We haven't gotten very far. We only played it a couple hours last week. Find 7 pieces of scintillax. So this is how we can get gold, but getting over to where he wants us to be is really going to be very expensive. So I think what we're going to do... Can I see the map? Alright. So this is what we've seen of the map so far. This is the entire place. So we can't really go west. You've been obsessed with RimWorld. Okay. That's another game that's, like, deceptively punishing. Hey, Wormy, how you doing? So, Hunter's Keep, we can get food, kind of. We can't get supplies, like proper supplies, but they will feed us. There are 3 sisters who live here, and we've made friends with them, and they invite us in for lunch, and we can eat with them. I don't know what Flitterstone Isle is like, but this took a really long time to get all the way over here. I don't remember what we were trying to get to. Like, I guess I'm gonna go this way and then down. So, I guess I'm gonna food. We're gonna die. Like, I just have to make a choice. I can sell the advice for captains. You know what? Let me read it again. I'll read the advice for captains, shall I? Shall I? Captains often die. You'll keep some stuff. Risk brings reward, so go out far. Unforgiving is how the game is meant to be played. 1 autosave, updated whenever you reach port. Wiped on death. If you are getting frustrated or want more leisurely, you can switch to merciful. Also, if you make a manual save, it switches. Hey, fiancé! What's up? You wish someone would invite you for lunch? Just going over what you missed of E3. I didn't watch any of it, so I missed all of it, and I don't really care. I just figured everyone would tell me the things I need to know. Hey, John Pope! How is it going? Right, I need to remember to use the Z-Bat. He tells you where the closest island is. Firing solution. Find stories. Terror. Okay. Alright, we sold the book. We sold the book because we really needed it. Alright, so we're gonna get a supply. 2 fuel, another supply, and another fuel. Okay, here we go. This is what we're doing. Didn't watch Nintendo because 99 stuff that they make you don't like. Hello, Gandhi. Thank you for that cheer. Is Ori Nintendo? No, it is not. Is it? No. Is it? It might be set to release on Switch or something. I know Stardew Valley is gonna be on Switch, so that might be why it's involved there. Anyway, let us set off. Oh, shit, I forgot how everything is controlled. Okay, so W is always go. I don't remember how to make it go faster. Or is this the fastest? Bumping my Nintendo to 100% of don't like. Okay. I'm just gonna assume this guy's not gonna hurt me. What happens if I dock there? Like, what's the... That looks like a place to dock. Interesting. Okay, so the crew doesn't like being in here. We're getting... danger terror pips. Discovered Born Vadis Pillar. 50 fragments.
Touch the butt. Ooh, we're gonna touch the butt. Ooh!
Wormy, thank you for the host. I'm going to be pausing a lot so I can read the logbook. Because I can't do both at once. Got pizza? Nice. Stalagmites loom in the distance like the cranes of Wolfstack docks, but vaster. The Corsair's forest. Our lookouts are watchful. Blue lightnings crawl leisurely up the funnel. St. Erasmus is dancing! The cry goes up. Give me just 1 second. Sometimes you just gotta send a text message. Don't have consoles, don't really want one. All the exclusivity pisses you off. Meh. Oh, shit. Can we just avoid you? Maybe we just avoid you. No, don't hurt me! Did they miss? I think maybe they missed. Ouch, they hit me that time. Oh, our hull is not doing so well. Can we go faster, please? Just stay out of range of them? Can we dock there? What is this place? Staggered. Firing solutions have been set back. Discovered Gator's Morn! Yes, this is where we're supposed to be going. Discovered Ekin Rock. Hold on. Let me pause again. I need to see a map. Where the fuck am I? God of War's Uncharted and Last of Us. Well, those are all PlayStation. Can't really do controllers. It's a matter of what feel you like. That's a way to do it, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go... I need to find a place to dock. If you had money to waste, you'd own them all. I mean, having a PC, if you already have one that can withstand the stuff, is definitely cheaper. Okay, so this is where a quest is, with Gator's Morn. That looks like that's where the dock is. Far off, very far off, someone screams. Okay, but how do I dock here? There we go. I'm just slowly drifting into place. And dock. Woohoo! Gator's Morn. Let me pause and look at this. The Morn is a stalagmite vast as a crag, and its foot has no safe harbors. The Corsair's citadel nestles halfway up. An intricate system of winches takes the strain, and your ship rises slowly from the Z. Her hull creaks in protest. Grizzled sailors groan and cling to stanchions. Higher, higher, now the Untersee shimmers like glass below. Children clambering in crevices cheer and wave alarmingly. The winch motor slows, and you hang in a cradle next to a red-bowed, because it's a ship, pirate cutter. Yeah, here we go. Oh boy, the dogs have been let out, you guys. They're borking and roaring, and woofing. Get a Switch when my daughter's old enough to play in another 3 or 4 years. That Zelda game looks awesome. Yeah, I don't want it myself, but people are enjoying it. Drop off the August travel writer. Here's your payment, Captain. I'll be back by the evening bell. We'll discuss my next destination then. Okay, free money. It's just gonna stay on my ship and go the places that I go. You have a lot of games to finish, so buying console's not really a good idea. Yeah, I have a lot of other... like, that's why I haven't bought a game in a very long time, with the exception of, like, Pyre and Overwatch. The travel writer sets across the planks with good speed, his briefcase in his hand. It seems heavy, although he claimed it held only documents and writing equipment for an interview with a pirate king. Did he steal from me? The day passes relatively peacefully. There are brawls, but in good fun. The blood washed away with celebratory beer. By night, the boisterous cheer has given way to whispers about an uncommonly brutal murder, executed within an experimental shipyard. They say you couldn't enter the yard without stepping in the victim. Stepping in, mind you, not on, in. Downside to having so many choices is you get overwhelmed into going to your usuals. So you're like, I have too many choices, I'll just play this game that I play all the time. Is that what you mean? The travel writer returns. He greets you with a curt nod as he boards your ship. You now have 150 echo and a second request. That is so important. I was at 0. Yes. They're all worth trying to see if you like them. Yeah, no harm in trying it. I didn't think I was going to like Final Fantasy, and I ended up really enjoying it. And I played it a year ago. Well, like 2 years ago now. Almost. The August travel writer's request. Oh, that's what he looks like? Okay. I imagined someone younger. The August travel writer flips through his notebook while on your deck. Awful thing, that murder. Commonplace here, I suppose. Fortunately, my interview was illuminating, and my business on the morn is complete. We can depart. I've another port to visit, if you'd care for another 150 echoes. 150 echoes, you say? Why not? Refuse aid? Yeah, sure. I'll take you. Splendid. The travel writer snaps his journal shut like a trap. The Cumaean Canal next, I think. I don't know where that is. But all right then. Shipyard, I need to repair my little Lorelei here. No shipyard available. Few ports in the Untersee sell ships. What about shops? The Errant Limpet. Always eager for wine and honey, their supply prices are calibrated for corsairs. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Foley effects? I don't know what the Foley effect is. Or I shouldn't say I don't know. I've forgotten, because I've heard of it once before. Kind of like Dishonored. I get people say it's amazing, the story is good, and you're here like Resident Sleeper. I loved those games. I loved them. Because they're boring. Everything, but Fiance's right. Everything puts you to sleep for the most part. Oh! Oh, just sound effects you make yourself. Got you. Like that. The friendly face. Of course you can sell illicit goods here, and of course you can't expect to get a fair price. We don't have a cask of wine or firkin of prisoners' honey. We can buy fuel and supplies, but they are so expensive. We should probably just go back. We should just go back, which is fine, because we've now we've made a lot of coin. So what is this? Oh, we have 2 secrets. A token. Revelatory chart. A locket with a likely lass's portrait. Anyway. I think that's what we shall do. I just need to plot a course. So I think we're going to try to go this way, just straight to the docks. Because I want to repair our ship. Dark Resi, hello and welcome. What's this game about? This is a roguelite, or roguelike. I'm not sure if it's light or like. Because I've just started it myself for like 3 hours or so. But the basic concept is that London was swallowed, or like taken by bats. So now we're underground. So this is fallen London here. And they call this the Z. Not to be confused with the sea, which is on the surface. The Z is the underground ocean. And we're just trying to survive and make a profit. And at the beginning of the game, you get to pick what your main goal is. They give you like 3 or 4 choices to pick from, and we picked our father's bones. So our overarching goal is to find our father's bones and return them to fallen London and retire. So that's basically what is going on. And it's very brutal, and I still don't really know what I'm doing. All I know is that I'm trying to get back to London so I can repair my ship and get more supplies so we can travel further away. Woo, a scary dead Joe is haunting your stream. Hey, Joe. How are you doing? How is all that nonsense? Is it getting sorted? Okay, so we're going a little bit further north than I would like to go. So we'll just come over here. We are in the dark, so I have to make sure that we don't stay in the dark too long. We're traveling along at a good clip. Oops, that's not what I meant to click. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure we found all that. So now I want to tip a wee bit further south. Credit union at work had a notary public, so it was easy to print out, sign, and get your letters notarized. Good. I'm glad that it hasn't thus far been terrible. Z-Bat, when you're far from land, click and he'll do a thing. Home waters. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! I shouldn't have been reading that while I'm trying to drive a fucking ship. Oh no. I think we'll live if I don't crash again. That was bad. Oh shit. Fed the crew. Yep, thanks for that. I didn't need to know. So, here's a little... Suck it hard! Here's a little something to, for all you other future Z captains out there, don't read while you're trying to pilot your ship. And we dock. Woohoo! Inspection by the Ministry of Public Decency. Some things are too illegal for the Customs Service to admit the existence of. The Ministry are looking for those. Nothing to hide. You shrug and invite them to search your ship as thoroughly as they'd like. Gentle encouragement. You would never dream of impeding their duty, but surely there are other more dangerous ships on the Untersee. Well, I can't do this, because, whoa, 500 Echo, but yeah, I don't think we have anything illegal. You've lost one menace's suspicion. Oh, you rapscallion. Nothing to hide. You shrug and invite them. They leave scuff marks on the newly scrubbed decks and take great pleasure. Take great pleasure in tangling the rigging. They find nothing more dangerous than moldy ship's biscuit. Okay. Asked the notary if she needed to feel my pulse to verify I was alive, and saw her later in the day. Getting off the elevator, she said, "He's alive!" in a spooky voice, and I laughed. Aw. Finding humor is the best way to handle all this nonsense. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that they're joking with you. That's nice. It's always nice when, like, employees who work in a difficult place, or a place that is clearly going to frustrate a lot of people, like, they can do so much to just improve your day. And you as well, like, you have the chance to either shit on them or not, and please don't. The lights of London welcome you home. This storylet only appears when you've been at sea for a while. We can collect messages from the harbor master. All the clatter and song of the dockside. It soothes the soul. Are there messages for you? Why, I would like to... Ooh. Let's see. Something has changed in the Neath. Someone wants to sign on. That's all for now. You have a free evening. Another day. Rose Market hasn't changed. Okay. So... I've been meaning to speak to these people. I meant to do that before we left Gator's Morn. Wigglin', 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 wigglin'. It's like to the bum-ass game player. More like the ass game player. Just like, I'm terrible. But hey, Mike, how are you? Yeah, but I mean, like, because you are forced, like, because these people are forced to interact, like, directly with the customer, like, if they're just, like, nice and, like, if they like, joke with you or whatever, like, they just make your whole day, because you were probably going in there expecting, like, let's pretend you're going to the DMV, right? You were probably expecting it to be a huge hassle, and, you know, the person behind the thing just wants to make life difficult for you, so they do. But instead, it's like bing, bang, boom, simple and easy, and they're nice, and, etc. You know? That just, like, makes your day when they, like, say a little joke, doodly doop. Always nice to the credit union ladies. I loved working at the credit union. Buy chocolate bars and stuff from them. They're awesome. I liked it. Ho ho ho. We'd like to talk about secrets, would we? They're my favorite, very favorite. I want to... was he going again? The Shelinet, however you say that. They collect corpses. Somewhere in the Far East. Okay. So I have to keep him on board. I was looking at that because, like, I don't necessarily want to spend a page to, like, get his secrets. Like, I kind of do. But I'd rather get people who actually know how to do their job. We have to get Scintillac. We don't have it. Venturer's Desires. We don't have the stuff that he wanted. He wanted romance novels. Also from the East. Mike, that's not accurate at all. People, when I worked customer service, and let's be honest, I'm super attractive. Kidding. But like when I worked customer service, it didn't matter what you looked like. People would just shit all over you, especially me. I don't know why. Thank you for the water command. Forgot to fill my water. That's okay. Ah, you are a baroness? Well, aren't you fancy? Let's see. So here's what I would like to do. Your lodgings. We can read the morning papers. We can rest in a room. Consider retiring. Go back to London. I want to go to the shipyard. I need to repair my ship. But I'm not quite sure how to do that. Naval surplus. Caminus yards. Is this one of those things where it was like on the main thing and I just don't know? I just don't know. I found it before. I found it before. I don't want to trade this in. It's way expensive. And that's a shittier ship. I like my Lorelei. How do I do this? Does anyone know? If anybody knows how... Okay. What are foxfire candles? We've all made mistakes. If only those mistakes could be left in the dark. Am I just am I really blind? Am I very, very blind? You fancy and schmancy, but not enough for that cookbook supplies. Yeah. That was so excessive, man. Okay, I don't know how to repair my ship. I've totally forgotten. I guess let's see if it's in our journal. How do I repair my ship? How do I do this? Do I have to go to a separate shipyard? So here are the docks. I mean, is there... But yeah, I clicked on shipyard and it gives me this. Here's the information about my ship. Is it... can trade it in for other stuff. I don't see anything about repairing. I'm confused. I'm gonna ask Dukes. How do you repair your ship in this game? He's played this game for a little bit before, so just like forget the M. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna... It's like, I want to repair my ship first before I start buying all the fuel. I guess I'll buy some fuel and some supplies. But I don't want to do terribly much. Hold on, you can choose put your ship in the dock. Where? Hotkey R? It won't let me do it. Available if your hull is at 50% or better. So I just can't, I guess. I don't have the ability, so I just have to not get hit by anything and never get in a battle and, or save up to get a different ship. I don't know how we're gonna do that, though. So, I guess that's what we're doing now. Let's just buy as many supplies and fuels as we can. I'm just gonna buy out. Bass destruction. Aw, poor fishies. Is there anything else we can do in London? We can read the morning papers. Can't do anything else. Why can't we go see Our Lady? Alright, well, next time. You read the morning papers. The Unexpurgated Gazette, the magazine formerly known as the London Magazine, the Spiteful Trumpeter. The Connate is threatening... Connate? Is that how we were doing? Dry dock and spend echoes... But I did. Okay. There's a dry dock location somewhere? Okay, I just spent all my money, so it's a little late for that. That's okay. We'll figure it out. Anyway, the Connate is threatening war. They always are. London's colonies on the Carnelian coast want independence. They always do. The Untersee, the papers report, has undergone another alteration. Not yet it hasn't, you'd know. Cask of herring. I thought we read that already. We gained a supply. Woo! We lost a terror. Woo! Excellent. Alright, so we can't do anything else, so let's get out and try to... I don't know, anything. I don't know where any of these places are. So I'm gonna go south past Rowena's Rocks maybe and try to get this way. Although I know that there's money farther out east. I don't know how far we can get though. Alright, here we go. Launch. Okay, so maybe I don't... So there's a dry docks location somewhere. don't quite know what that means. I'm just gonna go east. We might die. We have a lot of fuel and a lot of supplies, but we might crash or get attacked, and then we are screwed. We're just going. We're just going over. Bornvada's pillar. Stalagmites loom in the distance like cranes of what? Hold on. Cranes of Wolfstack docks, but vaster. The Corsair's forest. Our lookouts are watchful. A belch of smoke goes up from the funnel. Okay. So Corsair's forest must be this, like, stretch of thing. I don't remember what it was. But we were supposed to have... No, thank you. We were supposed to have some sort of quest to go into Corsair's forest and find a thing, but I don't know what that thing may have been. Alright. Oh. Beware. Your engines will explode. I didn't mean to keep on it. I just wanted a single little burst. Oh, don't worry. You'll just maybe explode a little. I want you to calm down. There we go. Now we're at a normal pace. Whew. What's that, glowy? Blue lightnings, Erasmus dancing. Here, the slate-black sea is like rippled glass, spiked with light from the roof.
What the fuck are you doing, Lecta?
Okay, so we're real scared. There are no islands within the Z-Bat's range. Okay. We're just going. We're just going and hoping. Now the Z-Bat is not very accurate when you're moving, but I don't want to... We're running out of fuel way before food. Okay, that's a lesson for me for next time. Distant bells. Come back, Z-Bat. There are no islands. Okay, like really no fucking islands. Z-Bat, why? We fed the crew. We're getting real scared. We're getting really nervous. What's this? I got some lily pads. Oh, you know what else I forgot to do? I forgot to move my head. My face is supposed to be down here so you can see what's up there. There we go. Sorry about that. Totally forgot. Peterson's Rift. We watch for fungal pads in the Sea of Lilies. There's a prison here, guarded by knot oracles. That's K-N-O-T. There was a thing up there. I want to check my chart again. So we went through here, but it didn't map our progress, which is bizarre. Okay. I saw something... You have gained a secret. Speak to your officers to improve your abilities. The glassy chop of the water. Oh, there's a dock over there. Oh man, I almost crashed because I was trying to read again. Discovered Sea of Lilies. Discovered Nupmit Harbor. The glassy chop of dark water. The iron clatter of feet from the hatchway. Oh, there's a ship over there. That's bad. But we can dock here and do stuff. Tooth-cracking treasure. A chunk of grit baked in your ship's biscuit. You crack a tooth and curse. Your crew chuckle, but when the object turns out to be a diamond, small and badly flawed, but a diamond nevertheless, they all hush. Diamonds are sacred to stone, one says. Give it to the Z, Captain. It'll be luck for us. Hang on to it, you're not going to throw a diamond into the Z to appease some nameless god of Zaylor's superstitions. Do the careful thing. Zaylors pray to stone when they want home, hearth, and healing. She's the kind of god you'd want on her side. Do the careful thing. Alright, here we go. Discovered sea monies. You mean like sea monkeys? But Rugrats style? The diamond glints once it reaches the apex of its arc. Down, down, and a wave reaches up to take it. You know something of the three gods of the Z. The gods of the Z. Stone's attention hasn't changed because it's higher than 0, but you lost 5 terror. Alright. That's fine, I guess. Always respect the gods. That's if I've learned anything from all the games that I play. You might not know a lot about them, but respect. Look at this weirdo frog with all these eyes on it. It's got like a million eyes. The prison walls are mercilessly steep. Wisdom. Nupmid built this place as a prison for the Khanate. Now it answers only to its governor, and its governor answers to no one. Hand over a prisoner. Oh no, we'll pay you, the unctuous fellow says. We can always find a use for another pair of hands. We get lonely, you know. Lonely. Exchange a secret for a prisoner? Wisdom has many, many secrets, far more than one might expect them to glean. We don't have a prisoner, but I'm curious. Compile a port report? Yes. An almost impossible challenge. Your heart's quality gives you an 8% chance of success. Wisdom will release prisoners on payment of an eye-wateringly high redemption fee. It's not entirely clear whether this constitutes bribery or a legal instance of Kaganian mercy. Rescue a prisoner, almost impossible challenge, because we don't have enough veils, but that would be cool. So this is, we're just gonna compile a report and turn around and go. Sea monkeys are the worst monkeys. I'm sorry to have offended you. Oh, I saw C and then M and then IES and I was like, monkeys! Unless it's God of War, then you stab those gods in the face. I mean, not to say that they're be respectful because they're all petty and mean, usually. Finding Nemo is like Lilo and Stitch, right? No. I've seen it once. It was okay. I liked it. Lilu from Fifth Element? Oh, no, Lilo, the Hawaiian girl. Like Lilo and Stitch. Can we stop bringing up fucking Lilo and Stitch? I hate that movie. No, it was good. I don't really have a desire to see it again, but I didn't dislike it. It was good. Just like baseline. Good. It was good. Anyway, ships from the Khanate are most common, but you see Shilonite vessels, polythreme triremes, with chained and sulky unfinished men, corsairs disposing of their miscreants, even one furtive Iremi skiff. The wardens pay them well for their prisoners. You now have one of this. Okay. We have, like, no fuel, though. Do you have any shops here? Oh, boy. Oh no. So I was hoping to find something worth monies. We're gonna run out of fuel and we will die. I thought that, so yeah, now I know that the fuel goes a lot faster than the... I see a Mansta there. Our gunners have entered a fog bank. They struggle to see our foe. Particularly tormented bound shark. Alright, well let's leave that thing alone. I don't... No, go, go, go. Did it hurt us? How is it hurting us? I was trying to stay away from it. Shipwrecked? How did that go from 14 to 0? Your ship founders. There are screams, a flood of dark water. The unforgettable sound of a ship's spine breaking. Slip beneath the waves. Perhaps you'll be remembered in song. Or slip beneath the waves. You're gone, but you've provided. Well, bye. You've lost a crew member. Lose too many and your speed will be reduced. Lose them all and you too will die. You can always engage more in London and sometimes other ports. Your memoirs, quality of lodgings, quality has gone. First captain died. Don't worry, these things happen. Explore boldly with your next captain. I feel bad for the lady we left behind. Hey, Carrie! What dis? I followed you here. Hey, how you doing, my love? Choose a legacy to preserve something for your next captain. Okay. So we died. Our captain, which chat named Zekwenchika, blah, 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 blah. You don't have to unfollow. You don't listen to Joe. You don't have to unfollow. You followed when I was offline, so I'll dance for you anyway. How about that? Kid Kerrigan, welcome to the Hype Gang, and thank you for the follow. Here's a dance just for you. We wanna make sure that you feel very hyped and fucking welcome, so we're dancing. We're doing a dance just for you. We're doing a hype, motherfucking hype dance. We're doing a hype dance. And we know that everybody at home is also dancing, and it's not just us, cause that'd be weird. So this is what we're doing, and it's going like this. Yay! Thank you for the follow many, many moons ago that I never properly thanked you for. That was a pretty solid song to go with it. It was beautiful. Oh, thank you. Guys, if you have not checked out Kid Kerrigan, I host her often because she's wonderful, and you should go check her out. She is also going to be doing the day-night charity event for St. Jude's on Saturday, June 24th. So go see her at the very least on that day, but you should also go see her on other days. Yeah, I don't have a command for it. I should. That's a good idea. I'll have to think about what information to put in it, but I have it on all of my screens. So I have it here, I have it here, I have it here, and I talk about it like at least twice a stream. Twice a stream. Anyway. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm very excited. So, Exekentia, or however the fuck we said that, she died December 25th, 1887. Legacies unlocked. We left nothing. We left nothing for our heir. You were Exekentia's warrant of redemption. Revival. Retain 50% of their iron value in one weapon. Pupil. Retain 50% of their mirror's value, and 50% of their money. We had 0 money, so that's a terrible option. Salvager, retain 50% of their veils and 50% of their money. We have no money again. Shipmate, retain 50% of their hearts and 1 officer. Oh no, the kitty was on our boat. Oh no. No, the kitty's fine. He swam to the prison and now he's taking out rats in the prison. The cat's fine. The cat is fine. This is headcanon, and now it is official canon. I don't give a fuck. No, she died. Our ship got attacked by a shark. A tethered shark, which I thought we could sail around, but apparently it was on a long-ass fucking tether. So I think that this is just her, like, epitaph is just sleep, because no one fucking knew her, and she didn't do anything. You weren't kidding about dying. I just got here and all I see is died. Yep, exactly. So I think we're gonna do correspondent, because the cat is fine. Our officer was shitty anyway. But I want to retain the chart, which is the map of the area. So we're going to be the correspondent, which makes the most sense. Starting combat stats, 25, 25, 25, 25. Starting wealth, 50. Starting chart, executions. Inherited officer, none. Inherited weapon, we didn't have a weapon anyway. Alright, accept legacy. Are you sure you want to accept this legacy? Yes. Never take charts. I'm doing it anyway. I don't like being told what to do. Welcome. Ambient player. Also, Borum, how have you been, man? Alright. So yeah, I'm very new to the game. We played for like 3 hours or 2.5 hours last week, and then I've been live for an hour today. So I'm very, very new. A lot of that was just me reading stuff. So let's make a new captain. In the reign of Victoria, London was stolen by bats. Now it's below the surface. Welcome to the undersea. Alright, let's pick a past. We now lodge in a room above the blind helmsman, which is exactly what we had in the last one. So this is what we were last time. We were a natural philosopher. Badabo! Hello! Wait, what? Is that very good, very bad, and you changed your name? Because it's the same color and you're typing similarly. Don't make me purge you. Bad sleeper, is that like bad at sleeping? How's that possible? I mean, I hurt myself in my sleep. That's because I'm old and dead, I guess. Aw. It's you, yeah? Okay. Well, guess what? Here's your obligatory purge. How are you doing, man? So we were natural philosophers. You had a bonus to mirrors. Let's see, hearts and morale. I think the other one that I liked the best was, the poet. Because I thought it was cool. Street urchin is also neat. Bonus to veils, subtlety, and evasion. I think I'm gonna go with the poet for trickery and knowledge. We're still exploring. That's nice, Joe. Most of us have FFZ. That's a lie. Don't lie to me. Have my spell ward up, you can't purge me. Well, I don't see it. I don't see it. I said goodbye. It's the Franker Z version of BTTV. So we are a poet. Educated and articulate, you seek the sensation at sea. How lucky you had a legacy to spend. Your long-vanished father had a rich patron, it seems. Alright. What do we want to find? Our father's bones, fulfillment, wealth, private kingdom. I think this was our second choice last time. So we picked our father's bones. No, I don't have that. I don't have it. I installed it once years ago, and I kept it for 30 seconds before getting frustrated that I couldn't turn all this shit off that I didn't like. So I uninstalled it. That's all it was like, it's not worth the extra emotes. Anyway, most people, I hardly ever see emotes in chat that I can't see, so it doesn't matter. We're gonna go with fulfillment this time. Gather 100 tales, learn all you can of the Z, write a masterpiece, retire. That's our goal for the game. Whenever you return to Fallen London, you have the opportunity of retiring, but you'll need to write your masterwork first. An occurrence. Your objective, ambition, quality is now become London's most venerated explorer. Cool. Last scrap of paperwork. Captain! An irregularity with the Harbor Master's office. They wish to know, what term of address do you prefer ashore? Madam, sir, citizen, my lord, my lady, captain. We went with captain. We'll go with sir this time. I think we're still gonna be a lady, though. The last piece of advice. Explore. Take chances. This captain will probably die. The Z is hungry. But each captain passes on lessons to the next. Alright. My lady, alright. Oh, sorry. Sorry. We're gonna die a lot. Don't worry. We can be my lady another time. When will Twitch allow you to edit your front page from the dashboard? This feels like an oversight for so long. Really? So here's the part that you guys get to pick. Who wants to help naming? Just say me. Don't give me a name option. Just say I want to help. Because Lady Lecta, yeah, but I don't like being called lady, which is specifically why I avoided that. I know it's weird. Alright, Borum. So the way that we're going to do this, for those of you who don't know the nonsense that goes on here, we're going to go in the... I won't offer because everything will be called penis. That's not how you do it, though. Borum, I would like you to pick the first letter, please. John Pope is going to have the second letter, Bumble third, Gandhi fourth. X again? Mother dicks. You guys are the worst. Alright, John Pope. Oh. Fine. It's better already. Bumble, third. It's alright. You wanted an X. That's what you felt in your heart. It's fine. It's what you felt in your heart. Bumble, would you like to give me the third letter, please? We have an X and an O. You can still have a letter, Joe. Don't worry about it. You can still have a letter. E. Okay. Gandhi. Fourth letter. Carrie, are you sure you would not like a letter? Okay, Joe's letter is probably gonna be a Q. Okay, me. Okay, we have O. Oh, bye. Oh, boy. Joe. Pick a letter, please. And then, Carrie, we can have you slip in after Joe. You like pronounceable stuff? Really? Could be a J. N? That's the best letter? Slip in there. No, fuck Zelos. Trying to spell it Zoonki. Yeah, because my name's Nina. Best letter by default. Alright, that's fair. That's fair. What letter would you like? If you want another N, you're welcome to. Or if you want something funky, you go for it. You do what you feel in your heart. X. Hot damn! This is how it ended last time, with an X at the beginning and an X at the end, and I was like, this is like a teenager's screen name with the X's. Because we're cool internet nerds? No! So this is definitely like Zoe Onks. Captain Zoe Onks. X, cool nerd, X. Zoe Onks. Oh god, the capitalization, I hates it. Zoe Onks. X-Men, Xavier, X-Borm X. Zoeon X, Zoe Onks. Zoe Onks, yeah, I think that's what it is. So let's see. This is what I wanted to go for last time. We went with this portrait. But I liked this one as well with the little curly cute. This looks like a Zoe Onks. That's a Zoe Onks. Here we go. Here we go. X, come give it to ya. Zoe Onks. Let's hope we can do better with Zoe Onks. Advice for captains, fucking sell it. Labyrinth of Tigers. Ooh, that's new. Ooh. Is open under the patronage of the London Zoological Society to cautious visitors for educational purposes. Here you may see the devil apes of far Mandalay, the thing in the mirror, the Cantigaster's children, the gargantuan cave snake, the inhabitor of wolves, the hybrid fiend, NB. The management recommends that you arrange your exit well before closing time. Provide a rare creature for the labyrinth. We don't have any. Or purchase a live specimen from the labyrinth. We also can't do that. But that's neat to know that we can. That's new. Xerox makes good copies. Zoeonks is... Oh, Joe. Passenger, someone wants to board. So that's potential monies. Agreed to carry the unsettled salvager to Venderbite. She visits Wolfstack every day in Z-stained rags, begging for passage. No captain will look her in the eye. Yeah, sure. Why not? She embraces you. I'd kiss you, but my beloved is prone to jealousy. We were parted, but the ancient captains at Venderbite will know where she is. Bound for Venderbite. I don't know where that is, but we will find it. I'm glad that I noticed that somebody said never take the map, and I'm assuming that if I had weapons or money, I probably wouldn't have chosen the map. Hey, Mr. Harmadon, how you doing? Took the 3D printer completely out of your Amazon cart today. You hang in there. You hang in there. But yeah, we had no money, we had no weapons. We didn't really do much of anything. The only thing we did was explore. We didn't have, like, any cargo. We had killed one of those jellyfish things, so we had the meat from that. That's it. Any luck on the Z? No, we died. We just made a new character. We just made a new character. This is Zoeonks. Hey, Dex! How are you? Anyway, your lodgings. We can get some news by reading the morning paper. Can't really do much of anything else. Definitely going to go to the shop. And I'm going to buy more fuel than supplies. Oh, we have 10 fuel, 5 food. And we kept the chart. So, here, meow. What? How'd it go down? Stop that. Rude. I'm gonna keep, like, 40. Because we have some starting fuel and stuff. Theory crafting. Ironically, Armada builds. Nice. Is Nakedex the more adult version of Pokedex? No, it's a human. Can tell you if you like. No, thank you. Thank you for asking, though. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. And I'm sure that you know way better than me, but I'm stubborn, and I wanted the map. So I took it. We literally had nothing else. I think I'm gonna go north. Because I don't know where this other place is. Who is this? We have a sly navigator? Hang on. Competent? Probably. Trustworthy? Possibly. Gives us +1 to mirrors. Speak to. Tell me a tale and I'll tell you another. The Z is full of stories. Neat. What does he want? What does he seek at Z? I want to know. I didn't even realize we had a person. The Z is enough. But now you mention it, I have always had the desire to see Frostfound, the place where the Z rises to become a castle, the place where questions and riddles do battle for truth. He sighs dreamily. But he is watching you carefully. Yes, Frostfound. Frostfound can be found in the very north of the Z. Well, good for you. We are going to there. Yeah, Dex drinks a lot, but I wouldn't say he's drunk often. Have about 150 hours in this game, so you know a lot about the mechanics. Awesome. So earlier I couldn't figure out how to repair my ship, and then I realized that the hull had to be more than 50%. I was like, well, here we go! Proposition, the sly navigator. I do talk nonsense about the Z, I know, but I like it, and I like you. The navigator values sincerity. Ensure your hearts is at least 20 points higher than your mirrors. Alright, we can start an affair with him at some point. That's cool. That's neat. Make it sound like I'm an alcoholic? No. Joe made it sound like you're an alcoholic. That's all. No big deal. Did you rename the captain? We did. Her name, or his name, I'm not sure what gender we are. Alright, bye Gandhi, have a good night. Alright, so we're getting scared. Dust echoes. Oops. Even a sepia tint to the air. These are the waters around the tomb colonies. Okay. Thank you for that cheer, by the way. So that's very far. That is very far. If we can just get over to this light, maybe we won't be so scared. What's over here? Discovered Carissa's Point. Neat. Oh, right, I was gonna say our person's name is Zoeonx. Discovered Hornman's Stag. I know not at all what that means. Hornman's Stag. It's just this little place where we are now. Discovered Tanachuk, which is this little place over here. This game is neat. I like the music. I like that it kicks in when you set off. I tend to drink a lot of really interesting beers and fine whiskeys rather than just nailing back a crate of Bud Light. That's true. Oh, discovered Kant's Abyss. And now we're gonna fight some bats. Stop being dicks, bats. Yeah. Let's get their bat gunk. Pick up their gunk. Excuse me? Why are they still hitting me? That's not fair. Excuse me? Gather up the corpses. Get them. That was so rude. Why are they still? How are they still attacking me? What the fuck? I'm just gonna die now. What the shit? Oh my god, stop. On the horizon, a yellow sickly light glimmers for a moment, then fades. Okay, well now there's another bat swarm, which I'm running from because fuck that. It wasn't coming up though. That was so rude. That was extremely rude. Recognize this game. Didn't TV play it? I have no idea. I've never watched him. I don't really search for more people to watch. I have enough. Dick bats? Yeah, they're fucking rude. Oh, let's dock here. Discovered Codex. Alright. Palmerton's Reach. There's brimstone on the wind. Yeah, we made it to a place. Stupid fucking bats. Were those the bats that stole London? They're all over. I'll never understand the joy of drinking Bud Light and the likes. I want a minimum of 6.5. Ooh, no thank you. That's a lot. I mean... Oh, you love micro brews and dark beers. Is it a second flock? Yeah, I think it was, but it wasn't showing up. Otherwise, I would have turned and fired at it. So, I don't know. I think that was maybe a little glitch that I had. Isle of Codex. Codex, a desperate cave full of mute exiles and an inexplicable colony of shivering, bad-tempered monkeys. Neat. Is this where all of Joe's people live? No, Bud and Budweiser are the same. It's just short for Budweiser. I don't mind high ABV in my beers, but I don't need it. Acquired a Doom Monster... acquire a Doom Monster Hunter. Doomed Monster Hunter. I can read, I swear. This one has waited all her life for a single answer. Give her that answer and she will be ready to lay down her life. Searing Enigma. Don't have that. Compile a port report. No one will speak. This is a challenge. Silently forthright. The exiles see many come, fewer leave. Some are even willing to communicate, but their gestures are unfamiliar, the meanings unclear. Even when you can understand, these are answers without questions. As unless a key without a lock. As useless as a key without a lock. Meow! Okay. Cool. Have any shops? Harbor Provisioners. It's a little more expensive. I think I do want to buy a fuel. We don't quite need food. Remember when Trumpet tried to pronounce wine? Such an innocent man. Yeah, that was funny. Mayor Lot. Yeah, that was adorable. Don't like beers personally. If I have to buy something, I aim for something strong to mix with cola. I like whiskey ginger ale. Or just whiskey. Just fucking whiskey. Do I want to buy fuel here? Yes, I do. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. No shipyard. Okay, I guess we'll launch. How do I don't... So, 35... Oh, shit! Go forward! Go forward, mother dicks. I still don't understand how to repair. It's 35 of 75. I mean, that should be 50%. I don't understand. Alright, don't be scared. There's light here. What if I turn it off? No, I see. Okay. I see it. Let's check our chart. Corona isn't bad if you want something on the lighter side. Yeah, and it depends. There's a lot of stuff that tastes lighter, and I keep clicking on that instead of the map. Okay, so it doesn't chart when you go through, like, really dark places. What's this over yonder? What's this, then? A sailor is praying. Yes, but what is that? We're not quite north yet, are we? Can we get through here? Yes? Question mark? Okay, hang on. Okay. So we are in the north now. I'm gonna venture a guess that we want to go around. Do we want to go this way? So now we're just gonna go east from here. So presumably you have to repair in a dock. Yeah, but I don't know where that is. I don't know where that is. I thought I could do it in London. But I think my ship was too badly, fucked up. What's that then? There's something up there. Looks like a ship. Is it a good ship? Is it a bad ship? Do I want to see what that is? Or is that just a ship that's stuck? Pressing the H key will blow your horn. Toot toot. This has no useful function and may provoke any nearby Z-beasts or hostile vessels. Z-bats cry out. They are nothing like birds. Okay, well, no thank you. I wonder if that has salvage. I would be tempted to go get it, but have you used the Z-bat? I have. And I was going to in just a wee bit. There are no islands, okay. This must be the void's approach. The air crackles with frosty radiations. To the north, the false stars fail in the darkness. Oh boy, we can't get through here. I don't think we can make it through over there, so. Unless we just, like, just slip on through and... I don't know. We'll just try it. What's the goal for the game? You pick a goal when you make a character. And this time we picked Explore. Explore and write a masterpiece. We are running out of food. Oh, shit. This is bad, but I'm, like, committed. Because there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go, so I'm just like, I guess we're here now. The waves are flecked with light. Yes, they are. Oh, there's that same symbol. What is that? No, thank you. The snow sweeps down from the north. The ship's engines labor against it. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We can't go anywhere. We're frozen. We are stuck. Full power! Let me out of here. Oh, shit. That's something. I'm trying to avoid that. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck. Balls, 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 balls. Alright, alright. I know I'm failing. Mountain Nomad. No, thank you. Just trying to dock in here. Leave me alone. Oh. Mount Nomad. Yeah, no, thank you. Chapel of Lights. Furtive, faithful. Gather in the shadows between many, many candles. A bell tolls in the chapel tower, cracked iron laughter. Beware, the isle is full of voices. Eat of the chapel's bounty. A smiling priest unlocks the door of the storehouse for you. Here, he says, eat, but take nothing away with you. Give a nightmare to the well. Well drinks color, the smiling priest whispers. The well drinks streams, and the well is always thirsty. We don't have any nightmares to give to you. Gather intelligence. What occurs here between the darkness and the light? Attend service, which we can't do. Because we don't have enough supplies. We don't have any, anything. So we're gonna gather intelligence. What occurs here between the darkness and the light? A smiling priest in a red cassock tends the chapel. The congregation are shy of light. They come and go in little ships, and it's strangely difficult to count them. Perhaps some of them are imaginary. Still, you note the name of a ship or two. Okay. I'm gonna eat the bounty. Wait, so is Lect dead now? No, we're not. We've pulled into port. Yeah, we do like 8 or 10 per shot. That's why I was like, just leave me alone. It'll one-shot the starting ship. Yeah, it might leave. It might leave. The smiling priest unlocks the door of the storehouse and says, eat, yeah. Rich and red. They have shark steaks plucked from the sea. Thin slices of cavern tuna, translucent and delicate as paper. The little crimson cakes, flavored with cinnamon and coated with poppy seeds. Tomatoes impossibly ripe and sweet, so far from the surface. Gorge yourself. Leave with the juices dripping from your chin. No thank you. Let's wipe our mouths, please. Alright, we can't do anything else, even though this is a straightforward challenge. And it's a 100% chance, but we don't have enough supplies. That sucks. So we just have to go. Oh, nope, it's right there. Okay, rip us. It's just right there. Go away. Get away from me. Get away from me. Full power. Full power the fuck away. No, get away, get away, get away. Uh-oh. There's a Kissigar vortex. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, bye! It won't attack you if you stay in port. Yeah, but I was running low on food. And also, please try not to tell me. I want to try and figure stuff out myself. Perhaps you'll be remembered in song. Well, that was, interesting. That's okay. That is alright. I want to keep the chart again. We have literally 0 things. We have a little... We have, like, nothing else. I kind of liked our shipmate, or our officer, this time, rather than, like, the shifty... Zoeonks of the 3rd dimension didn't make it far. I know. That's okay. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. This is, like, my 4th hour of the game. Yeah, we don't have any weapons. We do actually have money. I think we had like 30 echoes, so we would have an extra 15. I'm gonna keep the chart again. Hey Trumpet, welcome home! I'm assuming you're home now. How you doing? Alright, we're just gonna go for it. Be stubborn. Alright, let's pick a new past, you guys. We're gonna go ahead and go with, we're gonna be a street urchin. Your urchin gang cast you out when you grew too tall. You took to sea rather than graduate to larger crimes. That last big score was enough to buy a ship. This will give you a bonus to Veils, the skill of subtlety and evasion. E3 stuff? See anything exciting? For you personally, I know everyone has their feelings. Low cunning on the high seas. Your friend, another Longshanks, knows a little of gunnery. Only a little, but she can help. Oh, cool! We have 60 echoes, 25 veils, and a Longshanks gunner. Gunner, number one stunner! We'll go ahead and go for wealth. You know how it is to be poor. Now you want a mansion, servants, fine clothes, a family perhaps. Beyond the dreams, the Untersee is full of riches. Death and darkness too, but it's worth the gamble. To win, gather a substantial retirement fund, upgrade your lodgings to a mansion, and retire. This seems pretty difficult. They're all difficult. This game's difficult. Captain! What do we want to be called? We want to be called my lord, because we want to be noble. And who knows? Maybe I am fancy lad. Or lass. I don't know. I don't know what we are. Looks like I have till August to finish the Day-Night Castle if Ragnarok is awesome. Is it going to destroy all your shit? A pleasure to welcome you on board, my lord. Last piece of advice, explore. Yes, continue. Alright guys, we're picking a name. Who wants to help with the name? Who wants a letter? I'm Batman. I like this one. Alright, ambient player. We're just gonna go in order of chat. So, ambient player, please choose the first letter. Balthazar! That's not how we do it, Dex. Ambient player is first, then Mr. Harmadon, then Joe, then Borum. So we've got 4 letters. Trumpet's like, yeah, I guess. Is that an I or an L? I'm going to assume that's a capital I. That's an I. Excellent. Harmadon says R. Joe. Third letter, please. Then Borum. No, Mr. Harmadon was second. C. Borum, third letter. Mike, go fuck yourself. Did I do it right? No. I did specify a letter. You silly goose. You. Okay, this is an interesting name. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Trumpet, 5th letter. Your captain is internet relay chat. Well, no longer. B. Ear cub. Does anyone else want a letter? Otherwise, our street urchin turned Z captain is Earcub. I'm gonna give it another, like, countdown to 10, but with delay. So, yeah. Oh, yeah? How come, Fred? Dex? Alright, take the next letter. It's a green screen? Wait, on his light? Q. Of course. Of course. Your cub. Your cub. Your cub. Alright, here we go. It's beautiful. Your cub Q. Alright, Mike. I gave you the last letter now. Your cub Q. No, like green screen. I don't understand. Here we go. Your cub quee. Your cub quee. Accept. Labyrinth of Tigers is here, which we can't do anything with. Lodgings. Here is London. Visit the Admiralty's survey office. They'll pay for information. Find out. Ask if there's anything in particular they need, which I forgot to do last time. This port. Speak to our agent there and return. We'll see that you're rewarded. Visit the port below and return to London. You can check the details in your journal anytime. Retrieve strategic information from the Iron and Misery Company funging station somewhere not far from home waters. We actually know where that is because we have a chart. American English letters, please. Don't be difficult. He heard pro streamers all use green screens, so he tinted his camera green. Oh, that's cute. I love him. So he did do it on purpose, as we thought he might have. Alright. Our lodgings. We're going to read the morning paper, because that's literally all we can do. Here we go. News from home. The Echo Bazaar, that enigmatic marketplace, has increased its tax on love stories. The traitor empress has forbidden singing in the street outside her palace. The anarchists of the Calendar Council have inexplicably dynamited a drinking fountain. The Ministry of Public Decency has located and destroyed a nest of gallbladder wasps. We now have recent news. Irkubki. Black hair, silver eyes, 6'1", 189 pounds. Hair down to his shoulders, one eye always covered. Has a love for words with the letter V. English. I saw the word English and said English. I meant interesting. Irkubki. The fabled 8th day of the week. We needed a backstory before he died, so that we give more of a shit. For those of you who don't know who me and Fred are talking about, his name is Eris. His Twitch channel is Avoiding the Puddle. He's pretty cool. I enjoy him. Okay, here we go. Continue. All right. I want to talk to you. Oh, I like her little mushroom scarf. All right, Captain. What do you want me to shoot at now? I couldn't decide what I wanted her accent to be, so I just did a bunch. Did a bunch of them. All right, Captain. What do you want me to shoot at now? The Longshanks gunner is not the most distinguished of officers. Officers? I can't speak today. Officers. But she'll do until you find someone better. Increase your iron. I'll swap your... Ask her what she wants from life. Why did she come to Z? And then we can proposition her later. I always liked you, back when we was still on the rooftops. Aww. Cute. RPG Father, if you are... do you have any interest in Path of Exile? I have an extra key for the beta released yesterday. If you think you might play it on stream. I think it's the best free-to-play ARPG ever. That's very kind of you. And also welcome. Welcome, hello. I probably won't play it on stream. I'm more of a story game stream person. And I don't know how, but I've been playing it. Like, Fred, isn't that the one that we've played? Path of Exile, and then Pillars of Eternity is the one that's like top-down strategy, right? I didn't know what her accent was, so I did all of them. Basically how they did Tracer's accent. That was my inspiration. All right. Cheers, love. All right, Captain. Like Diablo or Grim Dawn. Yeah, but there's 2 PoEs, and I get confused. I get confused which title belongs to which game. Alright, let's ask her why she came to Z. Khan's shadow. It's like the flit at Z, right? No one tell you what to say or do, and no one to kick you downstairs. The "you're" is throwing me off. Kick you downstairs. Just 'cause you got a little bit tall. I'll be faithful officer, but don't put me ashore at the shadow, and I won't forget you. But put me ashore at the shadow, I won't forget you. Khan's shadow is east of the Khanate proper, in the east central Untersee. Okay, that's specific. Thank you, game. The east central Untersee. Path of Exile is a RPG. Pillars of Eternity is like Baldur's Gate. Same time. You guys are cute. You guys are cute. Alright, anyway, let's buy stuff now. We're gonna buy supplies, fuel, supplies and fuel. And now we're broke. We're broke, let's go. So we have to go... Wait, we had to go to here for them. And then we had to go, like, probably here. So we're gonna go north first. To the Iron and Misery Cove funging station. And then we're gonna try and stock up again. And go down right through Massey's shaft. It's not like Pillar or Divinity. There's a story and 1 or 2 choices in the game with consequences, but it's more of a mindless kill fest. Yeah, I've played some of it. Me and Fred were playing it co-op style. But he was like, if I'm gonna play a game like this, I'd rather play Diablo. He's like, why don't you just buy Diablo? And I was like, cause I was just playing this to play a game with you. I don't know. It seems like more of a persistent game to me than a story, and I'm already like mostly, like partially through the story. I don't think we're ever gonna finish it. Doesn't Path of Exile have a huge expansion coming out soon? Oh, does it? I didn't dislike it, it's just not really like something that I want to spend a ton of time with. I can probably just kind of, you know, click through it and be done. Stalagmites loom. On the surface, the sun still warms the earth, or so one assumes. Gotta check my chart. Alright, so we want to start curling north. To the funging station. Path of Exile is good, but I can't stand the really zoomed in camera feel. I like to see more of the screen. Yeah, but you play, is it like, compared to Grim Dawn, is the camera like really close to you? Here, the wilder air starts to mingle with the airs of near reaches. Sorry. Demo's Gate, named for a navigator lost above. How did his bones come below? Let me check my chart. We are almost there. Yeah. Discovered Demo Island. Or would it be Demo? Demio? Demo? I think Demo. Let's dock! Woohoo! Iron and Misery Company Funging Station. I&M has a funger operation here, felling giant bolagus shrooms for building materials. Harvesting them for building materials, harvesting Kirili for its medicinal properties. It's a desperate little outpost of something like a civilization. Up puffs the affable factor. Oh, hello, Captain. Thank God for visitors. We'd go quite mad out here otherwise. Quite mad. How can we be of assistance? Give the pass sign to the affable factor. The Admiralty asked you to bring back strategic information. This is your contact. Have tea. The poor fellow needs company, and he can spare an hour away from his schedule. Explore the island. Close crowded thickets of Boligus and Skirali. The Iron and Misery Company fells them daily, but they grow back almost as fast. The interior of the island is dark and wild, except a volunteer, which we can't do. Compile a port report. A matter of luck, it could go either way. Some of the island's fungus is good to eat, some is poisonous, hallucinogenic, or mischievous. Share a lot of similarities. Grim Dawn is a single-player experience, and Path of Exile is a multiplayer. Gotcha. Communities tend to play both, talk about both. Oh, neat. Alright, so we're gonna do a port report. Of course, I&M, the business of spores. Of course, I&M's activities here don't seem that interesting. Nevertheless, record what you can. We now have a report of Demo Island. I'm going to give him the thing, but I want to do some of this other stuff first. We have a 60% chance. I think we're good on supplies. I'm not that desperate. Not that desperate. So we're going to... Let's have tea with him. An interlude. You sit on the veranda of the factor's house, looking out over the fungal jungle. An expanse of green and sour gold. The air is thick with hovering spores. The scones are stale. Even the tea has a tint of mildew. But the factor is good company. He shares odd stories about the ice and roses of Irem, the monstrosities of the Sea of Lilies, and a little restaurant in Venderblight where he enjoyed the most extraordinary seafood. Venderbite. I know. I'd never met a tomb colonist who could cook, but you must visit the place. Do you know it? I do not, in fact. He also has a load of Boligus frond carted aboard your ship. He waves away your thanks. I've eaten so much of the stuff, I fear I might be transformed entirely into fungus. He leans confidently towards you. It happens, you know. But one does have to eat rather a lot of it first. You've lost terror. We're serene. That's all for now. You'll find a story when you next make port. We have some fragments, supplies. You've been told of an exceptionally fine restaurant in Venderbite. And let's give him the pass. A strange smile. Here, little to report, but we have had Canate privateers nosing around, and tell them that the company grows suspicious. Mr. Iron knows the Admiralty is interested in his business. Pray, my friend, that you never have to serve two masters as I do. Ooh, so we're like gathering information. We're the middleman for a spy. That's kind of cool. But 60% of the time, it works 100% of the time. You can't lose. Yeah, I think we're going to perhaps not that. And we're just going to go back to port. Get some monies. We have to get out. Let me check my chart. Alright. Fed the crew. That's alright. Looks like there's a lighthouse over there. Oh, and don't hit these, I've learned. I learned that the hard way. We don't want your cub Cree to die quite as fast as the other one. As what was her name? Zoziox or something? Onks. Oh, swarm of bats. Ready? Oh, they're pissed now. I'm trying to move backwards. Be dead, assholes. Now don't have a second swarm attack me, you dicks. Alright, let me have your stuff. Come on, give me those corpses. Give me those corpses. What's this place? Have we been here? Probably have. Ah, Hunter's Keep. I like Hunter's Keep with the sisters. A hump of dark rock swathed in mist like 100 other Untersee islands. But here is a grand house, windows aglow. Lawns impossibly green and lush in the false starlight. Raked gravel paths. You stand on the dock at the sea as the sea nudges your ship's sides. An unexpectedly warm breeze carries the faintest trace of lavender. Reconnoitre, I think, the island. Plunging cliffs, soft green lawns, a well-tucked away fold. We're gonna spy on the house, which we've done with our first human. Should I wear anything special for TwitchCon? Cosplay, day-night shirt, monocle, and a cape? Sounds like you should put all of that on at the same time. Yep, Trumpet's got it. I don't have a day-night shirt, because I'm still waiting for the Design by Humans options to not just be like, here's a dark color, and another dark color, and a dark color. Piano music drifts across the terrace. You peer through half-open French window into a grand parlor, grand in size if a little reduced in style by dust and neglect. A dark-haired, pale-skinned young woman bends earnestly over a piano keyboard. Another fair-haired but unmistakably her sister sprawls on the sofa with a book. A third sits by the fireplace, staring sorrowfully into the embers. Soon, she says, and the piano music falters and stops. We'll go hungry and the end will come. For me, but not for you. The pianist raises her eyes from the keyboard. Hush! If we don't speak of it, she frowns. Has she seen you at the window? You withdraw. You succeed in a Veils challenge! Woohoo! You know something of Hunter's Keep. You've gained some fragments. We're gonna explore the island and then present herself in the house. But the dark is so in. I'm Batman! The sea's silence. Ships rarely come here. Nothing changes, even the weather. The house is the heart of the isle, the house and the sisters. But the Admiralty may be happy to know that nothing's changed, at least. Alright, present. Knock and enter. A maid with smoldering topaz eyes shows you into the parlor where 3 young women wait. A visitor, the youngest cries. The next youngest chuckles. The eldest sighs. Do excuse the indecorum, she says. Ooh, pardon me. Visitors are rare. You're most welcome. I am Cynthia. The noisy one is Phoebe. The cheerful one is Lucy. You are in good time for lunch. Will you join us? You're acquainted with the Sisters of Hunter's Keep. On the horizon, a sickly yellow light glimmers for a moment, then fades. Aha. Luncheon with the sisters. So we've done, in our past lives, luncheon with Lucy and Phoebe. We're gonna go with Cynthia this time. Cynthia is the eldest, melancholy, pensive, occasionally dramatic. Cynthia grasps your arm and whispers to you. Her eyes are wide and blue. Her hair is wild and tangled. Bats might nest in it. It seems to you that you are sitting on a hillside above a wide blue lake, listening to a story of a murder. An axe, a net, blood, unscented water. Another chop? Cynthia asks. You've barely touched your food. Here, I'll have the maid wrap something up for you. You can't be hungry. It's not safe to be hungry. You've gained 1 terror. We're wary now. We now have a tale of terror. Recall it, then light a candle. Light another. That's all for now. You've gained a supply. Lost all our hunger. Hot diggity damn. An occurrence. The gods of the Z. Salt's attention. Quality is now. Exclamation point. It's watching you if it even exists. Hey dongs, how you doing? Wait, were you streaming all day? Nope, I have a new schedule. Did I not mention this to you the last... Not this morning, but like the last time you were here? Look below the stream. It's a whole new thing. Whole new thing. Hump of dark rock swathed in mist. Yep, we read that. I'm bad at remembering things. Alright, so we're going back to London. We're gonna get more fuel. I think we're probably good on the food. And we're gonna try and get our Longshanks gunner to the place she wants to go. Because we can. 24/7 Lecta stream. Yeah, that's exactly what my schedule says. Yep. I'm just here all the time. I never sleep, I never eat. I don't even poop. Who tells horror stories while dining? A crazy older sister who's very, very, isolated. I want to repair and then we'll dock. Okay. Now we dock. Haha! A little gift. Fine evening to you, Captain. This guy. Yeah, we made a deal with this guy before because we got very desperate. But we're not going to do that quite yet. We're going to sell this. Because we sold it last time. Like, we're done. 50. He's like, I don't need a stinking book, says our street urchins. I would like. Hang on. Passengers, someone in the docks wants to board your ship. Agree to carry the August Travel Rider to Gators Moor, and we can do that. We know exactly where that is now. So, yes. The August Travel Rider shakes your hand. His grip is distressingly strong. Thank you. It's Gators Moor I'm bound for first, he says. I hear they... He hurries over to your stoker, who is carrying his steamer trunk up the gangplank. No need to trouble yourselves. Give it here. Remember, my lord, Gators Moor. I'll pay you 150 echoes when we arrive. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's visit the Admiralty Survey's office. Continue. Hunter's Keep. I trust the sisters are keeping well. They are citizens of Her Enduring Majesty, notionally. Demoe Island. You've been to Demoe's Gate. Strategic information. Ask if there's anything. Yeah, we'll do this. Gained 5 echoes. We now have the Admiralty's favor. Your visit to Hunter's Keep has been confirmed. You've gained a fuel. Yes. Give me all the things. Yes, we've been to Demoe's Gate. You no longer have the port report. You've gained 20 echoes for a total of 75, and now we have 2 favors. Whoopity whoop whoop whoop. Have you been backstabbed yet? Oh, we've barely played the game. So no. I've died twice, and it's been shipwreck both times. Some of these people seem shady. They're all very shady. They're all very shady. Ask if there's anything in particular they need. Here's the strategic information first. What's that? Indeed, indeed. I'll send you up directly to speak to the Admiral himself. You're ushered into his office off Mansion's Pyre, a cramped room with a vast with a vast desk. He surveys you across the desk. Ah yes, the merchant captain of whom we hear such complicated things. The Admiral will purchase intelligence from you. Assist with subsistence. Ask if the Admiralty can provide a little fuel to cover your costs. This will take you to the dry dock, where 1 point of favor will get you 2 to 3 fuel, which you can't do, because we need 4 favor. Pass on strategic information. The Admiral sits up, although he steeples his fingers and pretends calm. Submit vital intelligence, which we do not have. Submit your port reports. And what is the day-to-day like on those farther shores? Yeah, sure. Visit investigate to trade them. Strategic information again. So he didn't like any of the ones we have. Ooh, ask what he specifically needs. Ask if there's anything in particular he needs. Interesting. All right, let's pass on the strategic info. Invisible eyes. He's hard to read with those glasses, but he reads the summary intently. Satisfactory, he says at last. Eminently satisfactory, actually. Good work. Take this for your trouble. The clerk will see you paid. You've lost strategic info. We've gained 150 echoes. Oh, yeah. Got a little excited. And now we have the favor of 3. Submit a revelatory chart, which I do not have. Oh, I had that in the first run. Oops. Speak of moves in the great game. Can't do any of this shit, but it's cool. Let's ask what he needs. Information. Visit a port and will be interested in the port report. Visit places of particular interest and will be interested in the strategic information you gain thereby. We will pay you well, don't worry. We understand you can't be expected to act entirely for the love of the Empire. His lip curls. What's left of it? Look at his chops. He's got, like, some pillars of sideburns there. It almost looks like a candle the way it wisps up that way. Like, right into his temple. Just... Alright, let's ask if there's anything in particular he needs. Well, if I can be assured of your discretion. This port. Speak to our agent there in return. We'll see that you're rewarded. Visit the port below and return to London. You can check the details in your journal at any time. Retrieve strategic information from Empire of Hands far to the east. Oh, geez, of course. Of course it's going to be far to the east. I can't go to there. Street urchin, lodgings. Didn't somebody want us to go... We picked up a passenger, I thought. He wanted to go to Gators... And she wanted to go to something in the middle central eastern, which was not where I thought that was. I'm going to ask again. Khan's Shadow, east of the Khanate proper, in the east central. So they all want us to go east. I don't think we're ready to go east yet. Actually, let me see if I can... Shipyard. Lamp pad class cutter. Cramped and fragile, but remarkably nippy. Interesting. I just wanted to see if we could trade anything. But we can't do anything but what's basically what seems like a downgrade. Recent news. We have fragments, restaurant recommendation, a tale of terror. Supplies and fuel. Dark spectacled admiral. You're ushered into his office off Mansion's Pyre, a cramped room with a vast desk. Oh, so we can just, like, see him now. Alright, that's cool. Your lodgings? Rest in a room above the blind helmsman. Purchase an elegant townhouse. A good street address on Hollow Street. It won't be cheap. We need 1,000 echo. Okay. Visit your study. When we have the elegant townhouse, we can do that. Alright. Let's go to the shop. More powerful engines. I think we're just going to stick with the basics for now. Gonna buy stuff. I was right-clicking because of Dota's. I was just like, yeah, buying things. Alright, 10 supplies. 12 fuel. I think that we're good for now. We're gonna go launch. And we're going to go to Gator's Morn first. Because we can, we'll be able to drop off the passenger and get easy 150 coin. Badang! Which is apparently the word for that. For doing stuff that we know how to do. Badang! It's a well-known Sailor's term. It means we're accomplishing things. Badang. Kinda wanna dock here because there's a place to dock. Maybe we'll do it on the way back. It's literally straight across, but when we get to these two, we gotta go south of the small islands. Fed the crew. They got hungry, sitting in the docks. Stalagmites loom in the distance like cranes of wolf-stacked docks, but vaster. False star flares in the cavern roof directly above you. Flares and falters. Why is it giving me like Danger Town time? Oh, so we can't actually go here. I see. I don't think I want to fight you. I have a lot of health. Alright, Gators Morn, please? Alright, cool. We're working on it. And this is not Gators Morn, correct? No, that is. Okay. The map makes it look so much bigger than it actually is. I thought we had way further to go. So it takes like 2 fuel to get to Gators Morn. That's good for me to remember. We just got here recently, so I'm not gonna like read the stuff about the, like we just did this today on stream. So we dropped him off. Evening bell, he returns. Second request. 150 echoes, you say? Splendid. The Cumean Canal next, I think. I don't know where that is, but okay. A very modest challenge. Your veils give you a 75% chance of success. We'll do it. An evening at the Errant Limpet, a drinking den by the dock cradles, is a good place for your crew to find companionship and let off steam. But although Gators Morn is a free port, the Corsairs prefer their own and look askance at respectable Londoners. Explore the Morn. There is a surprising quantity of actual landscape on the Morn. It's vertical, admittedly, but once you find the beast paths and urchin roads, you can traverse it as you would a rocky moor, with an additional throatful of lurching terror. Introduce Blemigans to the Morn. I don't know who that is. Is she Blemigans? So many nooks, so many crannies, so many villains. It only seems appropriate. A docile Blemigan. Collect your ill-gotten gains. Have you been sending stolen ships to Corsair's Forest? Nope. Overhear rumors of a pirate poet. Landlubbers fear pirates. Pirates fear the poet. A chancy challenge. Gather information. Gators Morn swarms with pirates, smugglers, and captains of uncertain allegiance. You could learn a lot here, but you'll need to go carefully. I think we're going to hear a tale of the pirate poet. Lies, nonsense, glimmers. Some say she's a clay man who freed herself with the power of verse. Possible. Others insist she's the personal muse of the king with the 100 hearts. Unlikely. One claims she sails on a living ship made of the still screaming skulls of her victims. More sober voices mutter that no, it's just an Alcaeus-class vessel. Whatever the truths, few have fought her and survived to tell the tale. Only the bravest captains risk the lonely parts of the Z where her flag is said to fly. Hey, V Predictions! My day's going pretty well. How about you? And let's do the modest challenge. What's our terror at? We're gonna have an evening at the Errant Limpet. A rousing evening, nevertheless. Your crew teaches the Limpet a whole cycle of epically filthy sea shanties. At one point, you could swear you hear your name inserted in one of the more complex verses, but you maintain a diplomatic silence. You succeeded, rather. The higher the quality, the higher the chance of success. Lost 50 echo. Damn, but we lost some terror. That's fine. We had a good time. We did some sea shanties. Great job on Project Pencil. Thank you so much. That means a lot. So I've spent like, what, 15 hours drawing approximately? Explore the Morn. Our terror is 2. Let's explore the Morn. Why not? Let's go for it. Or gather intelligence. I want to try and gather intelligence. You'll need to go carefully. You know what? Let's go for it. Fuck it. Unusual activity. The whisper is that a Khanate trimaran resupplied here last week under a flag of careful truce. That implies something interesting about Khanate fleet movements. The Admiralty would love to know. You succeeded in a Veils challenge. The higher the quality, the higher the chance of success. Now have a port report and strategic information. And I think we're going to get the fuck out of here. Or should we, you know what, let's explore. We'll explore the Morn, get a little terror, why not? What could go wrong? Famous last words. There's a surprising quality, throat-lurching terror, yeah, we read that. An intriguing smell. Who'll try, who'll buy? A street vendor turns skewers on a grill. The mixed scents are nothing like anything sold in London. Try the grilled troglodyte prawns. Huge and pale, their eyes still bleakly into yours, but they smell fresh. Do you have anything more robust? The vendor winks and produces a usefully anonymous skewer of meat. You need menaces, unaccountably peckish. And a couple of high-risk challenges. Oh boy, no thank you. We will not try the shredded jellyfish or something mysterious yet. What exactly is Tyrant's Treat? The vendor is vague. It looks something like charred stick dripping with bluish fluid. We'll try the troglodyte. Not bad at all. Tangy and toothsome. Walking on, chewing cheerfully. You've lost 2 terror, we're now serene. Gained a fragment, lost 5 hunger. And we're replete. That's all for now. Okay. So I'm going to pause. I'm going to play a song because I'm going to... Oh, shit. I did not realize that I had gone 15 minutes past 9. So I'm just going to take a 5-minute break so I can get water and stretch and that sort of thing. Play a song for you guys. And when I come back, we will... I don't know. Takes 2 fuel to get to here. So it'll probably take 4 here, 6 here, 10 here. So like we need 20 if we're gonna go drop our lady off. We also don't know where else anything is. I don't know. Maybe we'll just explore a little bit to the south. I'm not certain, but in any case, I'm gonna go on a short break, and I will be back shortly. Enjoy the ship noises in the back of the music. Nah, I'll mute it. Fine.